It's 6:30 and it's cold. We're up around 6,000 feet or so. Pretty up there, huh? Ended up doing, because of that last push into the evening, just about 25 miles yesterday. That's good. It's 5 less miles I have to do in the last day. Went through a lot of passes and had some really nice views yesterday. It'll be more of the same today. Just came across all that rock. PCT, you can see, goes through there. Couple switchbacks get up here. The place I camped in last night is right in there with the spring. There were deer there off and on all night. I ended up camping with Conrad and Catherine and a guy named Mark. Now I'm apparently hiking straight into the sun. I just jumped off trail because I wanted to see what this valley over on this other side of the mountain looks like. Taking a look at the PCT. You can see it coming along the side of this mountain. And then over there it cuts through there, through all that rock. And then you maybe catch it up toward the end. It's a good half mile. Pretty wide open in this section. You know, sometimes you're buried in a forest or you're going through tons of vegetation. You can't see anything. Here it's wide open. Like you can see in the valley. If I can do that. No, I got sun on both sides. Can't see it. It's interesting, these stands of trees that are dead. Can't figure that one out. They don't look burned. Maybe disease got them. Just taking a peek over the ridge. There's a nice set of lakes down there. Just a couple more miles to Harts Pass. 35 to the Canadian border. I've reached Harts Pass. It's the last road. This is the guard station. There's a place for us hikers to dump our trash. The visitors register. This is the last bastion of civilization until I get to Canada. It's a sunlit valley. Down there I can see the road leading away from Harts Pass. Harts Pass is back here behind me in those trees. Looking back on Harts Pass, and I came up through the woods. There's the trail. There's a road above me. I don't know how long it sticks with us. Great views. Some nice pinnacles, patches of snow. There's a couple cars up there. Must be a parking lot or a trailhead. I'm heading this way. Looks like I'm heading into another wilderness, the Paseyten Wilderness. Of course, when you have a PCT permit, you're permitted to go through all the wildernesses. The old Far Side. I haven't seen a Far Side comic in forever. Suddenly surrounded. I think there's 3 more up there. 2 down here. That's 7. It's a big group. Are you Mama? Up there above looking down on everybody? You're bigger. Oh, here's one. Oh. Not really afraid of me. Looks like it yeah, straight through there, on around, then over past that ridge. Oh, I see roads on the other side. No other activity. Maybe that's well, that's right. This is a mining area. So I don't know what they're mining, but I saw a sign for that. Up there's an observation tower on top of Slate Peak. And I'm going around the side of Slate Peak. At the end of last year, Washington just became a big mess. There was forest fires up here, and the PCT was shut down in different spots, and people were just left to scramble on how they were going to finish their hike. Looking down this bowl on into the valley. Maybe it's signs. It could be a, well, I'll figure it out when I get over there. The PCT, that's 1 mile in front of me. So, go here, go here, go here, go here, and then boom, right there. Turns out, Buffalo Pass is actually up at this gap right in front of me. It was on around from this corner, which is where I thought it was originally. And I just skirt it. I apparently don't go through it. Welcome to Buffalo Pass. It's 10:45, and I've done 10 miles so far this morning. Has a nice saddle shape to it. Now, if I was going through the pass, here's the trail I'm coming down, I would be going off there through it, but we just sort of skirt it and hang left. Now, yesterday this time the skies were clouding up. There was plenty of low-level cumulus and moisture, but today that's all gone. Yeah. Just this high-level cirrus. That's not threatening, so that's good. And the temperatures have been mild. It's a good day for hiking. I can see there's been a lot of earth moved over at that mine. The roads and then overburden and stuff pushed down the hill. There's a lot there. All that. No vehicles, no activity. They're beautiful. I'm looking down into the Indiana Basin, it's called. And I'm checking out this house. It just looks so out of place. Maybe it was associated with the mine, like the foreman or caretaker, perhaps. The mine's right over there. That's a beautiful spot, though. What a great view that house has. I like the 360. It's round. I'm at Windy Pass, which today is barely a breeze pass. It's real nice. Just talking to some folks up on the coming down the hill. They're just sitting on a log, a couple, and they're here for a 1 week in and out to a lake that's on up the trail. They're saying that house that I saw, the yurt, is during the winter it's used for skiers to stay there. They ski on that mountain up and to the right, that big bowl near the mining operation. The helicopter takes them up there and they ski down. And they stay at that yurt. Must have some money for that stuff. So I've made it to the boundary of the Paseyten Wilderness in the Okanogan National Forest. I wonder if this is my last wilderness area. National Forest Wilderness. Well, I haven't seen a bright red and black sign like that before. Oh, there's another one down there. This pass has got there's a bunch of tent sites. Of course, it being a pass, there's trails coming from different directions, sort of a interchange of trails. PCT going up and down. I've been hiking up the side of that mountain. That's Tamarack Peak. And just came up 400 feet over the ridge line. Now I'm heading downhill for a little ways. I haven't seen this valley before. Good Lord, there's just so many of them. Dozens and dozens of these huge, like untouched valleys. Wonder what Canada looks like. Canada's about that way. I wonder if any of those, I see something way, way, way in the distance there. I wonder if I'm seeing a mountain in Canada. That's a huge valley just past this one right in front of me, and then on out, like right there. Back at Harts Pass, just this side of it, there was a stream. So I cameled up there and got 2 liters of water. Wasn't sure about the water sources. I've passed several. The thing is, only one of them was listed. For some reason, when you get used to a certain regularity on the water report and gut hook and half-mile apps, and now they're just not saying anything much about water. Makes you think there's not much, but there is, so it's better to be safe than sorry and have too much. Wow, now I can see how huge that valley is. Boy, I'd love to go down there and check it out. Maybe someday, see, because doing the PCT, you're very focused on the trail and getting to your destination, enjoying what you can on this ribbon as it threads its way through the forests and the mountains. But I've seen so many areas that would be neat to come back in my truck and with some gear and then, you know, take off, like go explore it for a week here and grab somewhere else, explore this for a week. That could be a future project. That way don't have to make any miles. Be more wandering than anything. Oh, there's even snow here. I don't know how I am. Yeah. Still patches of snow. There's the trail. Just had lunch. My usual staple of peanut butter and crackers. Enjoyed a wonderful view of that big valley. And I was looking at the maps. I'm only 23.5 miles from Canada. Which means this time tomorrow I could be in Canada. How cool would that be? That would be great. I think the biggest variable, assuming the weather holds, is how bad the tree blowdown situation is. Towards the end, we've heard conflicting reports. One person said it was very bad the last 6 miles. And then someone else said there's a crew who's just been in there just recently and cleared it all up. One or the other. So I'm just going to hope that the trees aren't that bad. If so, and you know, with normal mileage that I'm making, I'll be in Canada around noon tomorrow. Doesn't seem real. It's always been way in the distance. It's always just been a general goal, you know. The more immediate goals have always been get to this water source, get to this lake, get to this town, get to this campsite. Canada is just, you know, like months away. Now it's imminent. I'm crossing over from one side of the mountain to the other, going through Foggy Pass. Fortunately, it's not foggy. Fortunately, the other one wasn't windy. But I'd hate to be there on these on their days when they've earned those names. That's recent. Just came down from there. I'm in Jim Pass. Got a place for a campfire, looking down kind of northish. There's the trail heading up. Just a whole bunch of passes today. Now there's another huge valley coming into view. I just can't find the right words to describe them. I'm at seasonal Shaw Creek, which is an important water source. This section of the trail. And when I sat down, I looked out, and lo and behold, I'm lined up with that big valley now. I could sit here for a very long time. Good campsite. Make that 2. Oh, 3. One down there. Now I'm in a wilderness area, so yeah. So as you can see, this has been done with a crosscut saw, and it looks like on the left they put in some spacers to keep it from closing up on the saw. And this was a massive blow down here. This must have taken a long time for people to get through that. I just get to walk right through it. Thanks to the maintainers. Appreciate that. Walking through the woods. Oh, the breeze feels good. I'm at Harts Pass. Went through Harts Pass this morning. I guess Woody Pass is ahead of me. There's a trail. This is a junction. Devil's Pass to the left. The west fork of the Paseyten River is down that way as well. Good place just to sit and rest. I've got a big uphill climb coming. About a third of the way up, I'm going to have dinner. I see up there the PCT emblem on that big tree. So that's the way out. It's going on 5 o'clock. I've had dinner. Heading up this mountain. I got about 1,000 feet more to go to get up to the top. Just enjoying the view of this one next to me and the blue skies with it. Back down the valley, there's a whole bunch of folks camped in those trees, different sets of trees. Looking across the valley, and I'm heading up. I've still got another 200 feet to go. You can see the PCT going through there, and right there is Rock Pass. And then I'll start heading down. It's 5 after 5. Well, I've just come over Rock Pass. This is all new to me. Really nice valley down there, and I'll get a better view of the valley when I get on down. I'm going to be going down through there eventually. Looking back this way, just stunning scenery everywhere. That's how I came in. Rock Pass is up above me, and you can probably see the trail, but I'm making my way down, down, not a whole lot, but about 500 feet or so, and then I gotta go back up. So I think I go up, and I might be camping over there. I'll see how this works out. All this green. We came a long way today, and I've made it to Woody Pass, which is right here behind me. It's about 6,600 feet. Over there is Rock Pass. That's about, I don't know, about 5 miles of trail to go. 4 or 5 miles, I guess. I was just thinking, I'm setting my tent up, that this is probably the last night. I've lived in this thing for, 6.5 months. The last 2 summers I've lived in this thing. Maybe the last time I sleep in that tent for a very long time. Last time I blow up the air mattress, put down the stakes, put on the fly, get in, sleep in the sleeping bag. I'm 11 miles from the Canadian border. Monument 78, just 11 miles. I should get there by noon. And then it's another 8 miles or so on to Manning Park. So it'll be about 19, 20 miles to get to Manning Park. I hadn't planned on making it tomorrow. I didn't know that I would get so many miles yesterday and today. But because I've gotten all those miles, it makes it possible to get there tomorrow. So I'll probably reward myself with a night at the lodge, assuming I can get a room. But first things first is to finish setting the tent up. Hopefully it's not too windy tonight. Woody Pass. This is what's next to me. I mean, like right next to me is this huge, I guess, granite facing of this mountain. Little bits of snow. Yeah, I'm up that high. It's late August, still got snow. Alright, well, I need a good night's sleep, so I'm going to get to it. Tomorrow, Canada. Yeah. Wow. How did that happen?